Hey guys, good morning. Tony here. I did want to look really quickly into Tesla and why I'm pretty bullish on Tesla. I mean, I should have made the TA yesterday because I did think it was going to go up. Pre-market it already jumped from close of 938 all the way to 974, which is fantastic. But really here, the main reason why I was actually pretty bullish was not necessarily the fact that, I mean, I would have just looking at support and resistance, I would have probably said it was maybe going back down to fill the gap at 847, because it actually came back down, broke support, came up to retest, basically exactly the bottom end of that resistance or previous support, right? Came up, it's the bottom side of the trend, and I thought I was gonna go down. But yesterday, right before close, it actually ended up breaking trend, and it actually closed the full 4-hour bullish candle above it, right? There you go. Open at 920-ish, close 938. Right now it's running at 973. So I think right now is a really solid time for Tesla to completely null this lack of this lack of a bullish trend that's been going on, because it essentially hit peak back on November 4th, right? Early November. I think as of right now, I think it's headed to $1,000. After hitting $1,000, it's either up or down, right? On the higher time frame standpoint, the weekly is looking really good. The monthly isn't, right? That's really one of the only reasons why. Last time I actually created a bear month, you kind of just traded sideways for a while, and it's looking pretty similar, right? You got that big bear candle in the beginning, and then you just trade sideways for a couple of months, for like 4 months, and then you just run up. So the same thing can possibly be happening right now, right? We have this big giant candle be created. Maybe you trade sideways for 3-4 months, and then boom, you blow up. So I mean, if I can expect anything from Tesla, is that it probably won't heavily move to the upside, just looking at trend, right? Until maybe like March of next year or so, possibly April. But as of right now, everything is looking good. The weekly is starting to lose momentum on the bear side. You broke that downtrend that you've had since early November, right? So that's just really indication. That's a really good indication that you're going to move up anyways. I think that we're going to hit $1,000. After that, you need to see how it reacts to that resistance, because they can either shoot to $1,000 and come back down, or shoot to $1,000 and then head straight to $1,000.67 or $1,067. You have next major trend, right, which is the high point, high point, high point. So you have 3 major points. So this would be the next major trend right here, right? You have a small micro trend, and then you have the actual major downtrend that you started back on November. That you started back on. This was actually on November, yeah, early November, right? And then the second major downtrend started on. The second minor one started the 1st of December. So I think right now there's a really good chance that we go to $1,000. After that, you have to watch resistance here, resistance again at 1,067, and then resistance again at that major downtrend. After that gets broken, I think there's a really high chance you're going back to fill the gap at 1,200. So I'll see you guys later. As of right now, pretty bullish on Tesla to at least $1,000. After that, probably have to reassess TA to see where it can go from there. But I think there's a really good chance that it hits $1,000. After that, you have to it's either coming back down to 912 or going to 1,067. No way of knowing unless I look at the TA and if it's still bullish. I would say I'm still bullish. So if it hits $1,000, I'd say it's probably going to like 1,067. Maybe that's probably my guess. I think usually what happens when you have two trends together like this is, the first one tends to be the first initial confirmation that it's going to the second one, right? So if I had to guess, I'd say that at max it can hit $1,116 today, max, right? I think that's the max that Tesla is gonna go to before hitting like major resistance. But I can definitely see it going to $1,067 by like January 7th or so. But as of right now, bullish to $1,000. I think it's going to go up. But usually when it breaks trend here, it tends to go to the original major trend. So we'll see what happens. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.